Hey, welcome to Nick's Guitar Center. To Chris and the new channel I have, maybe my third channel. Doing a very good song. Acoustic Half Step Down. It's a tragic comic by Extreme. From 3 Sides to Every Story. I'm taking most of this from the tab book. I'll explain why when we get, because there's a certain part, it's kind of weird. So, yeah. Oh yeah, if you find this book, you should definitely get it. It's got some good, it's got some pretty good tab notation. Two warnings though. Like they do the job, they do it like fairly well, but there's a bit of an oddity in Tragic Comic, and then with the song "Don't Leave Me Alone," which is the last song on mine. It's not on the CD and it's not on streaming services. Don't get it. I don't get why. But if you want to get it, if you want to get like a digital version, you don't have to like buy the tape or vinyl. There's the "Stop the World" single from, I assume, Europe or Germany or actually no, I think it's the UK. It's got that, the single radio edit of "Stop the World," Warheads track 1 from this record, and then "Christmas Time Again" or "It's Christmas Time Again." It's from, I'm trying to think, what's the album name? It's green and gold album cover. It's on A&M Records. It's a Christmas record by a bunch of different artists. I think Blues Traveler's on it, but no, they're on the 4th one, I think, because there's been a couple of them. But I think there's a Tom Petty one too on there. So just look it up. "Christmas Time Again" by Extreme. It's a pretty good song. Let's kick right into it. I'll teach you the bass line first. First starts off on the A string, 7th to open. You slide down. Pick that open E 3 times. 2, 5, 3 on the A. And then on the D string it goes 2, 2, 5. And on the E, open. 4. And on the A, 2, open. Switch, and then you hammer on, or you hammer on the E from the 2nd fret on the A. And then G, or the 3rd fret on the E. 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, open, 4, 2, open. Fuck. Drums, and then goes to a G7, C, E7, A minor, and after that they say an A9 sus chord, which is just the A, D, G, B, and E strings open. I wouldn't throw that in there if I were you. It doesn't really fit to how my brain thinks of it. It should be. I think it should just be G7, C, E7, A minor. The riff is, it's a box, really, of the 5th and 7th fret. I think that's as high as it goes. The riff goes, you slide a lot into this. So it's A, 5, 5, 7, and the 5th on the D. Slide down from the 7th. And same thing. But instead of that, instead of going, you go. I think all the tabs say hammer on the 5th and the 4th fret on the G. So the 5th on the D, or 7th on the D. By the way, just go, just to make it easier for the hand, because it goes. And then the next line is on the 2nd fret of the A, bend, 5th, 7th, 5th, 7th, open. So you basically do that for the entire verse. And here's where the anomaly kicks in. So the opening lyrics to, I guess, the pre-chorus is, "So when we dance, my lead, it ain't so graceful, isn't so, not ain't so." That's the lines. So when it says, "So when we dance," you hear a chord change on the when in "So when we dance," but there's no chord change, so it automatically wants you to think, since it's had the A5 since the riff started, which is just open, 2, 2 on the A, D, and G strings. That's your A5. So when we dance, I can't sing that well. I can sing it. It's just I'm not trying to actually like vocalize it. But yeah. And the only chord change, and the next chord change is a D / A5, but the D is only on the organ. So it goes, "So when we dance, my lead, and it's so graceful." So I'm thinking to myself, I kind of want to throw in a bit of the vocal line here, like the melody. So I'm thinking you could have the G, the high G, or the F sharp in this case. So when we dance, goes to a G to a D. So when we dance, my lead, it ain't so graceful. Go back to that A5, G7, C, E7, A minor, G7, C, E7, A minor, G7, C, E7, A minor. So that's the verse. That's the choruses and stuff. I felt like yeah. A little tip for when you're learning a track: as you're playing the chords, sing them to yourself. G7, C, E7, A minor, G7, C, E7, A minor, G7, C, E7, A minor, F major, G, A, G, D, and then the riff. Don't hammer on. You can always slide. That's the only way it'll sound good. So it's just that for the verses and the choruses, and then I assume the bridge. I assume this would be the bridge. The "nobody can know the trouble I see" line, where it goes, "E minor, nobody can know the trouble I see." E, C sharp minor, D, A5, C sharp 5 to a B5. Nobody can know the trouble I see. Nobody can know the trouble I see. It goes E to a C sharp minor, to a D, and then A5, C sharp 5 to a B5. So really, it's just your power chord, like 0, 2, 2, 4, 6, 6, and then 2, 4, 4. Then to your E. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's just the chorus. After that, there's no more parts really, and I assume there isn't really a solo either. I mean, there's a bit like solo-y licks in there, but there's no real solo part that you need to learn. And even if there was a solo, I'm pretty sure it would just be the chords to the chorus. So yeah, that's that. 3 sides to every story. The 30th anniversary is coming up this 22nd, so buy it or mark it on your calendar if you already have it. This is a seriously fantastic record. The words can barely describe how good this is. You really gotta hear it to believe it. Holy shit. It's hard to believe it's already 30. And plus, real quick, I'm getting really off track. I should end the video now. About this record, a lot of the themes are still pretty much present today. Like Peacemaker Die, Rest in Peace. Like a lot of this shit is really, really well written lyrically. Very political lyrics. There's a song in here called Political Calamity. Political Calamity. Political Calamity. Yeah. It's such a fantastic record. Like you gotta buy it. I bought it on CD, vinyl, tape, and another tape copy. This was the first cassette I ever bought. It was my original copy. I wore it out. I wore that sun gun out. I wore that sumbitch out. Yeah. Really, you should really look into somehow listen to it online if you can, but buy it if you can too. It's really, really worth the investment. Their first 2 records and the one after this, they're still fantastic records, but nothing beats this record. No, nothing will ever come close to this record. I think the one they're making now won't even come close to it. That's how good it is. That's how good it is. So, yeah. See you next time.